Hi, everybody. We are back. We are back. We are back. Fabulous dinner. I am done for a little while as far as having any interruptions, hopefully. And I think I found a little bit of what I want to do, some of it, anyways. What I want to do with adding some color to this bird. Let's see. Let me pick another color. So we know that those two. It's a bit too blue. Okay, so we can do this one. Yeah. Now, I don't have a lot of light color one. We don't have a lavender, do we? What is this? Oh, that's too pinkish. Do that. Let's see if we can borrow from another set. Nope, too dark. This is like maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's start off with these first, though. Okay, I think I want to do. I know I want to do some of these. So we'll kind of just pull some of these in. Just kind of randomly pick them. No, we don't leave our dog outside all the time. It just kind of seems that every time I go live, he's outside. Right? So, had a good dinner. just kind of mellow right now. Sun's going down. Got that bright spot showing through the window. Okay. Take some white. Just pull all these together. Sorry if you can hear a little bit of noise in the background. When we have our air conditioner and our fans going and stuff, it's really hard to hear our TV because, we're old and half deaf. So the TV stays turned up louder than I would like, but, I'm not the one that's listening to it all the time, so. And I'm not going to complain about it. He don't complain about my stuff. I don't complain about his. Okay. That looks kind of cool. Okay, so let's do a big one. Let's see what that looks like. And I think I'm going to keep it kind of small as far as how many colors we pick, because I'm not a parakeet or anything that's got a whole lot of color to him. So I don't want to put a ton of color. But I do want him to have some color. Oh, I started off with the wrong color. Oh well. We'll just fix that right up. Nothing that can't be fixed. And a little white. Bring it a little closer to the edge. So we're just trying to finish up the bird, but I don't think we're going to finish the bird tonight, but I am going to try to get some of the vine done. See how well we can do with that. A little darker up here because you know that other feather is just shading this one. So. think I'm gonna have to close my drapes here in a second because the glares or the sun's glaring off my glasses and I can't see a thing. But then if I do that, I'm gonna have to turn on the other light. And that just can pose a problem too. So I think we're gonna do one more purple. And then I think we're gonna put some blue in here. So are you all gonna go see fireworks? Or do you not go and fight the crowds to see the fireworks? We don't usually. Out here when they have the fireworks, like they'll have it in a bigger town, and people come from everywhere. You know, the bigger town, all the small towns. So it's just like packed, just packed. So tight as far as like parking and stuff goes. It's just absolutely crazy. The sidewalks from going to and from where you sit to watch the fireworks are just nuts. I mean, there's so many people, you kind of run out of room on the sidewalk. You know, sometimes you'll get the courteous people that'll step aside or that type of thing, but then you get these young kids that just don't care. So yeah, it's kind of like, do we really want to fight with all that just to see some fireworks? I'm good. I've seen enough in my lifetime to do me just fine. already did that. I still have flying here, not bugging my legs. I hate that. Watch your ears. I have to have a sharp point when I'm doing stuff. That's why I'm constantly turning my pencil so I can keep it sharp for longer. Sorry. Okay. Well, this big blue one's just messing with me. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking today was Thursday, but it's not. It's Wednesday, correct? I think so. The show that I like to watch is on Thursdays. It's called Alone. Love that show. I think it's on season 11. And I've watched every single season since it's been on. I used to love watching, excuse me, love watching The Walking Dead. I know, like, I mean, it's not horror. I guess you could call it horror, but it's more gore than more blood than scary. But when they took the main characters off, it just kind of made it stupid after that. It's the 4th of July weekend. We got all the city it's out. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's when people come up here from the city, and I'm not saying anything about city people. I was born and raised in the city. They act a fool when they get out in the air or something. I don't know. But they got to realize that when they do that, there are people that live out here year round. We're not all out here to party and act a fool. And, if you would have told me that when I was their age, I think I probably would have told you what to do. But yeah, the kids get out here with their four-wheelers and their dirt bikes and their, stuff that they don't normally get to use in the city, and they run amok, and they don't care where they do it. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. It's so weird. What is that? Okay. I'm talking about this line right here. I think it's supposed to be the stripe from the bird. But it's just the one, and it looks kind of weird. Nope. I keep going on the lines tonight. I don't know why. It drives me nuts when I do that. Sorry. We own erasers, and we own not pan pastels, but chalk pastels, gel sticks, all that stuff to cover it up. I so need to go to the store. I am so out of chocolate and I love to have something sweet after dinner. It's usually a bite of chocolate. It's the only chocolate I eat all day. So I look forward to that bite of chocolate at nighttime after supper. And I am all out. I used up my monthly stash already. That's all right. I can go up and get some. I think the rest of him is going to be in blue, but I think it's just going to be like different shades of blue. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna do his beak. Yes, I made it back. I wanted to really work in this. This is watercolor marker type, watercolor pen, I should say. But I wanted to work on this. I was enjoying it. And I kind of need just the time to work on it, I guess. See, having not a bad day as far as, people are concerned. Like my husband didn't do anything or, nothing like that. But just mentally having a rough day today. So just needed to remind myself for a little bit. And when I say that, I mean like no dog, no husband, that type of thing. Okay, and I'm going to take my clear gel pen and I'm going to do the inside of the glasses. And it's going to dry clear, but it's going to leave that sparkle. And I think I'm going to do the rest of these stripes in light blue. And instead of using darker colors, I think I'm just going to just put a little bit more pressure on it in some spots, because I don't want another color in it. I just want this. So there are ways of shading just with one pencil. It just depends on the pressure and the amount of layers that you use. I watch a young lady that colors, and that's all she uses is like one pencil. Like if she's doing leaves, she'll just use one pencil, and you would never tell it. You would think she uses 2 or 3 to get down the color that she wants. It's amazing. So she kind of taught me how to do the just use one color thing. He's in there watching a movie. I didn't feel like watching TV. I never feel like watching TV. I'm just not a TV buff. Now there are some shows I do like Alone and stuff like that. But that's once a week. The rest of the week I don't really watch much TV. I never used to. Now, yes, I do, because I've kind of practicing doing it. It's kind of how I am now, and now I got to tell myself to push down a little bit more, but I still don't push real hard. I just do, a layer, more layers, and that way you don't have to really push. You just have to just keep going over it. But yeah, I taught myself how to do the lighter hand, and there's a trick to it. It doesn't just come naturally. For some it does. For most it does not. So I'll show you the trick here in a second. So when you're coloring and you want to color light-handed, you hold your pencil further back. The further back you hold your pencil, the lighter you color. You cannot, I can because I know what I'm doing, but you can't really push on it. See, it doesn't, it's not, all right, I'm pushing like really hard. You're not going to get the same kind of, if you're down here and you push really hard. You can't. So the further back, the lighter the hand. You want medium pressure, you move up some, and then you get a more medium pressure. Heavy, you got to be right up on it. So yeah, I taught myself how to, because now I can do it being right up on it. I can do it super light. And it doesn't even, yeah. It took a while to learn though. Because the first thing you want to do is you want to just, okay, it's not dark enough, so you want to push a little harder and push a little harder, and you end up ruining the picture you were working on. The harder you push, the more wax buildup you get. The faster you fill the tooth on the page. It's just, yeah. There is so much to learn about I won't say coloring, because it's, if you want to know the proper way to do things, yeah, there's a lot to learn. If you just want to color, put some color down on paper, do it the way you want to do it. I have learned some skills. Will I ever go and learn more skills? I don't know. I don't ever want this to turn into not a job, but a feeling like a job. You know what I mean? I always want it to be fun. So I don't know how to explain some people think learning's fun. Me, I was never a school buff. So to me, learning is just, more of like I have to do it than want to do it. And I'm good. Doesn't say I won't pick something up from somebody that I'm watching, because, that's how I learned how to do half of this stuff, is by watching people. Not taking courses, nothing like that, just by watching. Yeah, just try that, because it works. It really does. And I know a lot of heavy-handed colorists. There's nothing wrong with that. View's heavy-handed, but she's also learned to not be so hard. She still has her moments, but not as many as she had when she was first started out. Yep, there's a lot of hard-handed colorists in my color community. That's because basically, that's how we learned how to color when we were kids. I got a piece on my paper. Okay, I think I'm going to do these a bit darker. Yeah, last week I was coloring a picture, and for the life of me, I could not stop being heavy-handed. I don't know why. It was just in the cards to be heavy-handed that day because I couldn't stop it. It was really weird. I've been heavy-handed since like a long time ago. But yep, that day, that's all that I could be. So I just quit coloring for the day. Because for the life of me, I couldn't get it to stop. I got one of those little gnat things. Ugh. I hate bugs. I hate bugs, bugs, bugs. They're just nasty. And you wouldn't think I'd have them in here because I don't have no food or anything in here, and I never bring food in here. I bring her up. It's in a glass or cup with a lid. I love like these kind of cups. Yeah, I love these things. I got in a habit of drinking those when we had our other dog, because our other dog had what people call a happy tail. It's a long tail and it just cleans off your table anytime he wags it. So yeah, cups that have lids, they don't stop the spill, but they sure make it a lot less than if you didn't have one. Okay, so I think he's starting to look really cool. Really, really, really. So let's see what we've got for yeah, this is a light one too. This is a lot lighter, right? Yeah, I can tell by looking at it. It's like a lighter, like a. What is this? Robin egg blue. So I just want a small bit. I'm going to color this really lightly, because this is the part that's usually kind of whitish color. So I want to go over this really light. And then I'm going to take the darker one and kind of put in a little shadow up here, because you know the beak's kind of putting a shadow on it. And then I'm going to go over the whole thing with the white. Make it light, yet you'll be able to see the little bit of blue. I don't like that. So lines. So I gotta bring that down in there a little bit. And then I can blend it in with the color. Get so much of that, boom, there's a line there, you know. Yep, there we go. Looks just how I wanted it. Very light colored. I think here we're going to do a little bit of the yellow-orange color. Always check the bottom of your white because your white will pick up color. And if you go to color on so you'd hate to like have a piece of the blue crayon or blue pencil on here and then color on the yellow because yeah. Okay. And then we're going to do these little feather things come down here. And there we go. That looks good. I'm still thinking about these, so we're going to go back to these. Days have been going by so fast lately. Kind of weird. I hear a bird outside and the sun's going down. Usually you don't hear birds at this time of night. If I still hear it in a little bit, I'll go up there and check, but yeah, it's pretty much almost dark. Taylor, you should come up here and color with me sometime. I got a sweater thing on. You know, the air's been going all day. It gets a little chilly for me anyway. So I got like a thin little sweater thing on. Actually, it used to be my father-in-law. It was one of his like flannel shirts. He was a big dude, like a big dude. So his sleeves go like way past my hand, and he passed away probably almost 30 years ago. No, probably about 25 years ago. Mm, 2 years to be 30 years. So, yeah. So the shirt has seen its better days. I have caught it on things, just from normal wear and tear, from when he had it to when I wanted it. Because my father-in-law, he was an amazing man. So this is what I wanted of his. That way it keeps him like he's got his arms around me. he was like a dad. Awesome. But anyway, I had to roll the sleeves up because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see anything because, like I said, the sleeves go way past my hand. But it's one of my favorite cover-ups. And I only wear it in the house now because it's getting to the point where it's looking a little aged there. So I'll wear it like out in our backyard or around the house, but I don't wear it out anywhere. People would go, "Girl, why don't you buy yourself some clothes?" Yeah, I'm good. I have certain things I wear around the house, and then I won't say certain things I wear outside of the house. I just have certain things I wear outside the house. But I'll wear anything in the house. But most of the time in the summertime, you will catch me around the house in my sundresses and my like raggedy old flannel shirt. Because to be honest, that's what I'm most comfortable in. I don't wear shoes anywhere in my house. I hate shoes. Bad enough I gotta wear them outside the house. But unless it's cold, I am barefoot all the time. I used to be barefoot constantly, but when I got married, I got a mother-in-law, and we rented the apartment above their house. Like, they've got the main house, and then the basement, and then above the main house was an apartment. And we had our own kitchen and bedroom and living room and that thing. But it was above them, so whenever I did something when I was outside, I'd be barefoot, or I'd have, like back in the day when I was growing up, they had these things called footies, and they just went like over the bottom of your foot. And they never came past your bottom of your ankles. And I used to walk around in those things constantly. And she used to get so pissed. "Why are you wearing your socks outside?" "They're not my socks, they're footies." "Well, why are you wearing them outside?" because I want to. So, you just get to the point where you get tired of hearing it and you comply. But I still, to this day, will run outside my garage or whatever in my socks. And then when I come back in, I take the socks off. I try to do it in most of the time in my very bare feet. But I don't know. It's not like the socks offer any padding or anything, but it's just different. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be, but I'm wondering if maybe it's supposed to be a foot. Like a leg. Like one here and one there or something. I don't know. But it's going to be a leg today. Nope, wrong pen. Pay attention, Kim. Okay, so this is going to be a little leg. And since I can't draw, I'm not putting the claws over the branch because, well, could I, you think? Maybe? Yeah, no, I should have left it on. There we go. Can't tell I even did it. Sorry, I had to get a drink. My throat was getting a little parched. All right, what do we want for? Because I want to do the other leaves a different color. So let's do. Oh, okay. I don't think I want to use that one. Not yet, anyways. That's two. Nope, that's not it either. I have a certain color in mind, and I'm not getting it. But I will. Give me a minute. It just takes me a minute to find the right colors. That's not it. Building up my pencils here. Okay, stay there. Okay, that's one of the colors. Okay. Okay, I can make something with these. All right, watch your ears. I have to sharpen them. Okay, that one's got a better point on it than this one did. All right, here we go. Okay, I think I want to do these ones. I'm just going to experiment because I'm not sure exactly how I want them done yet. So, not every leaf is the same, so it doesn't have to be exact. Okay, that's all right, but not what I'm thinking. So let's do the outside in the two colors. Okay, and then let's do the inside. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, so let's do light and just a little bit of the dark. Medium most of the way up. And then light back over everything. Right. Do the dark halfway up. And then the medium the rest of the way, plus all the way down. Right over the dark. I like that, so I think we're going to stick with that. Okay. Still, I haven't figured out how I want to do those up on his back and neck. I don't know by the time we're done here. Did I tell you guys last time I went to the store, I found a burger for the 80/20 for $2.99 a pound. What a deal. It's like, yeah. I mean, I know it's only because of the 4th, because, you know, everybody's out there barbecuing and stuff. But, hey, I'll take it. We mix it with our venison sometimes. Just makes it go further, that's all. And you know, venison is like a real lean meat, so sometimes you just need a little bit of fat to go in it so you can cook it real well. A lot of these kinds. Oh, look. I don't know why I didn't see it before, but a little butterfly. Never noticed that. Yeah, I know. You'd think you'd see everything looking at it, but you don't. Okay, let's do. So, did you ever? Well, I'm sure you have. But how do I say this? Do you ever feel like you're just getting pulled in like so many different directions that you just kind of want to pull your hair out? think that's where I just needed to come in here and color today and just not be bothered, because I think that's the way I've been feeling lately. And it's not that, any certain people are pulling me in any certain direction. It's more myself doing it to myself. Does that make any sense? Um, it's more me thinking that the people in my life, not just my kids, there are other people, that I have to be able to fix things. And I can't. And I think it's just, I'm having a hard time dealing with the fact that it's not that I want to, it's just that I feel like I have to, and I can't. Just sometimes you feel like you got to take care of certain people in your life, and you know, my mom's not here to do it anymore, and not that I have to take over her role, but it almost makes you feel like you should, And I don't wanna. That's the part that's getting me, is I don't wanna. So how do you, and again, not my kids, you guys, but how do you nip strings with people that you love, but you just don't wanna, I don't know, um, babysit, I guess? I haven't learned how to do that, and it's really starting to bother me a little bit. But I will figure it out. I always have. Just sometimes I wish I could just like last for a while, and not away from my immediate family. Well, sometimes them too. Um, they're not perfect. This week's just been a lot. Just a lot. So, we always give everybody great advice as far as it's not your responsibility. The person's a grown adult. He's not your child. Just keep on walking, but sometimes it's just not that easy. At least not for me, anyways. I have a tendency to want to be Mama Bear to all the cubs, and it's not my responsibility. When they act like children, you almost want to treat them like that, don't you? Wow, an hour and 35 minutes already? Holy cow. Time goes by when you're having fun, doesn't it? How do you forget to the same way you didn't see the damn butterfly? Doggone it. When I first got on the color tube, and that's what we call the coloring community on YouTube. When I first got into the community, you'd hear all these people go, or see all these people typing, you forgot this, or you forgot that. Or, they'd find something they forgot, and they'd go, well, why didn't you guys tell us? And then the next thing you know, you're like yelling at the screen going, hey, the top left, you forgot something. And then now it's kind of funny because now I'm the person that's forgetting them. Kind of cracks me up. Okay, so I think I'm going to Alright, I think I'm going to do this backwards. I'm going to do the dark blue or darker blue inside and the lighter blue on the outside. Yeah, I did that backwards, but that's all right. see what it looks like. We got this one. Where's the lighter blue? Okay, I'm using a medium pressure because, like, there's no room that you could shade this anyways. I mean, you could, but we're not gonna. Okay, we can do that. I always forget which one's which. Okay. See, I told you I'd have it figured out by the time I was done with those leaves. I just sniffled. I hate doing that. Okay, so we're gonna do the outside first. Didn't want any more purple in the picture. Or I should say in the bird. And I don't think I want any more yellow because we still got these two and then we're done with the bird. So I think what I'm going to do because they're the only two left, I think I'm going to gel pen them. Because again, I don't want any more orange. I don't want no more purple. And we've got a ton of blue, so that's just how we're going to do it. Sorry, I got engrossed in what I was doing and didn't forget I was online. I just didn't forget that I had to talk. I think I was kind of famous yet. All didn't notice, but it was kind of quiet. I mean, I know it doesn't matter if you're not monetized or whatever. But to me, it kind of does because I was always one of those people that, I didn't get in trouble at school and or at work, and well, I can't say that. Didn't like to get in trouble at work, but I did have a couple places that I worked that just were something else. But anyways, as I was saying, I just don't like. I know the copyright doesn't mean anything because they're not. I'm not monetized. But when I go, if I ever do get to go to get monetized, broke a lot of the rules, and we don't want to monetize her. She's a troublemaker. I'm not sure they do that, but it would be my luck. I mean, considering it's going to take me forever to get there, I don't want to blow it. Okay, so there's bird. All right, watch your ears. Put some Posca down. Gotta love Posca pen. I'm gonna have to get a new pen here pretty soon. Get this dry. But it's gonna have to wait. Can't do it anytime soon. Other things got to come first. I think we got a bird, you guys. Do. Yep, I think we got a bird. Okay. What do y'all think? I'm thinking we did good. Okay, so now all we got left to do is just a little bunch of flowers and a few leaves, and we're done. We are absolutely done. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Let's throw the whole picture off and do a pink and yellow butterfly. Just because I think it would be cute. Hey, there's my pink and yellow butterfly. Isn't he cute? Okay, guys. That's it for me for today. Let me clean up some of my mess. And get it put away. Oh, I hate clinking pencils together. Okay, back in the jar with you. Back in the jar. Back in the little twirly thing. I'm not slapping them together. It sounds worse than it is. Okay. Okay, now we have table cleaned off. I have my little bookmark. But I'm going to let all the Posca and everything dry. I'll put this away. Oh, I see a pencil. You got any more snagging that you want to do? Nope. All right. Okay. All right, guys. That was in Ivy and Inky Butterfly. And that's what we got so far. Pretty cool. I'm digging it. All right, y'all. I'm going to call it a night. Y'all have a fantastic 4th of July. Be safe. And we'll see you back here in a couple days. All right. Bye, everybody.